Good morning, guys. Gonna be going live for today's run. A couple things I got to get done before we get started. Number one, get you a Zen. I'm gonna put on our shoes. I have the Brooks Ghost 17s. These are my new road running shoes. So I'm gonna put these on, get my vest put, any gels I'm taking. So let's go. Got the shoes on now. I'm gonna grab my vest, and I think I'm just gonna be taking the bladder with me. I'm not gonna fill up my bottles. So usually I fill up these little silicone bottles, but this morning I'm splitting up my run. So I'm doing 4 miles this morning, and then I'm gonna do an additional 4 miles in the evening. Just a strategy for my upcoming race, which is the Backyard Ultra, July 25th. So by splitting up my run into 2 runs in a day, I can sort of train for running all day without feeling the weight of running all day. So that's what today's workout's going to be. So I'll grab my pack and show you guys what we do. So currently Nathan hydration vest. I think it still has something in it from the last run. So I'll probably have to wash this thing out. But it's a 1.5 liter bladder, plus on the front here, I can carry two 450 milliliter flasks. So gives me a little over 2 liters of fluids in a vest, which is. What's up, Danielle? What's up, Audrey? How you guys doing this morning? So let's see. So I'm gonna have to. The cool thing about this bladder is it attaches from the vest, so it makes washing it very easy. But I say that, and then you guys are gonna watch me struggle. So, all right. So, I'm not gonna be putting any soap in this though, because I don't want to be tasting Dawn while I'm running. So we'll just give it a quick rinse. So last week we closed out the week with 35 miles. I was tempted to run yesterday, but decided not to take a day of rest, let my body recover so that I can work today. I slept for probably 10 hours yesterday, which was amazing. I never get to do that. Working full time and running definitely make you sleepy. So well rested and ready for today. We'll unscrew this here. Now cleaning out this hose is the tricky part, because there's not really a way to get in there and like scrub it. So I just kind of have to use the suction to let's see. we'll say that's good enough. Some exciting news though. I have, let's see. What's up, Mustafa? How you doing? Exciting news. So I have two races scheduled for 2026. The first one being a backyard ultra, July 25th. It's gonna be super hot. You're gonna be doing 4.2 mile loops every hour on the hour until one runner remains. So everybody else in the race is a DNF. Only one person is a finisher. And I imagine there's going to be some tough competition. There's people who run. In fact, BPN just had their Go One More Backyard Ultra, and I want to say the winner ran a total of 306 miles over the course of 4 days, which is absolutely insane. Don't expect me to do that, guys. I'm not anywhere near, oh man, anywhere near that level yet. We'll get there though. Be patient, we'll get there. But so yeah, I don't really have any expectations as far as like a goal distance to complete. I just want to go out there and do as many loops as I can. I also feel like setting a goal distance sort of prevents you from going further, because once you hit, like say you set a goal distance of 50 miles. Once you hit 50 miles, you've completed your goal, and so you're more tempted to not go further, even though you might still have more left in the tank. So I don't want to set any goals and just run until I can. That's the plan. I've got about 13 weeks to prepare, which is sufficient time. The big thing on right now is training in the heat, because the races, majority of the race is going to be during the day. It eventually will go into the night. Hopefully I'm still going at that point. I've done night running before. It's a lot of fun. Boost your morale, at least for me. Something about it, it's eerie, and it's a lot cooler for sure. But running in midday in July is definitely not fun. You definitely need to practice your hydration, your nutrition. Make sure you're taking the right amount of sodium, not too much sodium. I had an issue on my 50 miler with taking too much sodium too early. I took 3,000 milligrams of sodium in the first 3 hours, and it might have been 65 degrees outside. So we were sweating, but we weren't, pouring sweat. So there was no need for 3,000 milligrams in the first 3 hours. And then as a result of that, I started stomach issues, which ultimately played a huge factor in my ability to complete the race. I think physically I was fit enough to do the race, but my body rejected everything I consumed. And when it does that and you're 30 miles into an ultra, it's a different feeling for sure. So lessons learned: practice your hydration and nutrition and training so that you don't blow up on race day. Take it from me, I learned it the hard way. That's not when you want to figure out your problems. You don't want to be figuring them out on race day. You want to figure it out in the training. So today's focus is going to be sort of centered around that. Bring in plenty of fluids, a couple of gels. I need to get a few more. I think I only have 3 or 4 gels right now, but we're going to take those today, and I probably won't need all of them. I don't know how far I'm going to go this morning. I planned on 4 miles, but we'll see. I might go further. I do have a tendency of once I get that runner's high, I just don't want to stop. So, you know what? I am going to bring these bottles actually, guys. I'm going to do the 2 flasks with Precision Fuel, which is great. Anybody out there looking for an electrolyte mix, I highly recommend Precision Fuel. Looks like this. So it's 60 grams of carbs, 1,000 milligrams of sodium per serving, which I think is 2 scoops. So I'll usually do 1 scoop per bottle. So I'll have 1,000 milligrams of sodium, and then I keep the bladder in my pack with just water in case I get burnt out on electrolytes. Then I'm not just stuck drinking electrolytes. So yeah, Precision Fuel, highly recommend it. It doesn't have much of a flavor. So if you're looking for something, you know, like fruit flavors or something like Gatorade, maybe don't go with Precision Fuel. Now, I don't know if they make flavored Precision Fuel, but the one I have doesn't have much of a flavor. But let me tell you, those carbs, those 60 grams of carbs, they work for sure. They definitely work. You drink a bottle, and 10 minutes later, you feel great. All right, now for the hard part, which is putting a scoop in each one of these bottles. Should probably get a funnel, might make it easier. Let's see. This is my daily struggle, guys. Oh no, I gotta open this bag first. All right. Grams of 500 milligrams of sodium per bottle. And I don't really actually get a full scoop. There we go. Yeah. As you can see, I got a little bit on the bottle there on my hand. So it doesn't all get in there. I could do more, but who cares, right? It's good enough. It'll be enough for today. One thing that I do dislike about Precision Fuel, maybe hard to tell, but it'll clump up right here at the bottom. Because you got to get it all mixed up in there. I have these tabs as well, which these are excellent because you just drop it in the bottle and it's kind of like an Alka-Seltzer where it just dissolves on its own and you don't have this excess powder in the bottom of your bottle. So that's super convenient, but it doesn't have, hold on, I think it's, okay, it's 3,000 milligrams per tab. You don't get quite as you do the Precision Fuel is you get the carbs, which if any of you are a runner, you know the importance of carbs. You need them. Supply that glycogen to your muscles. Huge advantage. All right, let's try it again. All right. All done with that. All right, so 2 bottles filled up. We're gonna put these in the front of our vest here. It's easier to put them in if you have it on. Let's see. Oh, I put this on the wrong side, so gotta fix that. For those of you that aren't familiar with me or my channel, I started running in June of last year. It's about 9 months ago, with a goal to complete a 100-mile ultra marathon, which is insane, I know. But we had a 50-miler 4 weeks ago and DNF'd at 45 miles. But even though we didn't finish, one step closer to the goal, and we're on the right path. No complaints. Learned a few things. Learned what I should do better, what I'm good at. So yeah, we're making progress. That's what's most important. All right, so the vest is good. Got to tighten it up here a little. All right. The only thing I don't like about this vest is I have to like figure out a way to hide these, because when you're running, you wouldn't believe it, but after about 5 or 6 miles, it really gets annoying. These things just won't in you. So I always try to tuck them in here. Sometimes just tie them. But yeah, it drives me insane. So there we go. Oh, left the sink running. Also, got to get one of these in before you run. But yeah, you always got to have your pre-run nutrition, a little Celsius, a little Zen. Good to go. So now we're gonna get the belt together. Show you what I carry in my belt. So I use this Waterfly belt here. It's got 3 pockets. Got a medium-sized pocket here in the front. Carry, keys, wallet. We have a smaller pocket here. Oh, look at the salt buildup in this. It's terrible. I should probably wash it, but yeah, I got a smaller pocket here. I usually carry my headphones in this pocket right here. Then I also have the main pocket, which I'll carry my gels. Looks like I've got a waffle, 2 honey stingers, and a goo. This one is amazing. Salted watermelon. Probably one of my favorites. These are my favorite honey stingers. They taste exactly like honey, and I love honey, so top 2 favorite gels here. Because this is 140 calories. These are 90 a piece, and then the watermelon is 100. Sorry, so you guys can see me better. But yeah, that's what we're gonna carry in the little belt. I always like to carry the belt on the back. I don't like it in the front. Some people prefer it there. It's really accessible. I just flip it whenever I need it. Oh, also got to put your Zins in there. Boosting mouth whenever you're going through a low and a run. Pop you an upper decky. You're good to go. So yeah, let's see. The only thing left to do is to put my phone on my selfie stick, if I can find it. Let's see. Here we go. Also, on a side note, this stuff, active ice, amazing. Oftentimes when you run for extended periods of time, you feel it in your legs. I feel it most in my knees and my calves. This stuff sprays on, numbs the pain, works amazing. I also use BioFreeze. The only thing I don't like about BioFreeze is you get it on your hands, and if you're running and you're applying the BioFreeze yourself and you're reaching in your pouch, tearing gels, you can get BioFreeze on your face, anything you touch, on your bottles. So I don't like that. Versus this, I just spray it and I'm good to go. I'm going to be carrying this selfie stick, so I'm going to have to put the phone on that. So I'll be running. Let's see. I think I got to take my phone out of my case. And then we'll got it on there. This thing likes to move when you're running. Sometimes I'll be running and then my phone will just flip. So I got to make sure it's tight. But yep, I guess we're good to go. Also, anybody curious about other electrolytes I might take aside from Precision Fuel? I like these Body Armors, 500 milligrams of sodium. I think only 1 gram of carbs, not a good carb source. And then these Propels, they're nice. Although they're sugar-free, I don't care too much for the sugar-free options. Because your body needs sugar during strenuous activity. So not the best option, but it is something that I do use. Got to clean my mess. Put some water here on the floor. I think we're good. Yep, got everything we need. Got on our shoes. Got the vest on, the belt. Look how beautiful it is out here today. You guys aren't going to hear me talk much. It's a nice day. So, probably not going to hear much of what I'm saying due to the wind. But let's get started on our first loop. So my watch is saying my suggested workout today is a 42-minute run at a 9:40 pace. So we're going to do that. Well, let's go. My legs are still a little stiff from my 15-mile run day before yesterday. Hopefully they'll warm up and feel better in a few miles. It's so nice out today though. Look at this. So nice. Got to be careful out here on these roads. This is my view every day. Pretty sick. It's supposed to be at a 90, so I'll slow it down a little. Also, I've been trying to walk more in my runs in preparation for the Backyard Ultra, just due to the fact you can only do 4.2 miles in an hour, which isn't that hard. So to avoid having 15 or 20 minutes left over after each loop, which will cause you to get cold, and then every lap you'll have to start cold. So to avoid that, we're going to do some walking, slow running, and sort of try to finish 4 miles at around 50 minutes. Give myself some time to refuel, hydrate, and get back out there. It's a very strategic pacing strategy for backyard orchards. You can't run them fast. I'm already sweating. It's not a good sign. Ooh, almost rolled my ankle there. Just hit a mile. First mile in. 3 more to go. there's any other runners on here, feel free to say hello, drop me any advice, ask any questions you might have. I'm new to running, so I'm not that knowledgeable, but I'll do what I can. Now we gotta cross the road here in the clear. I am almost 1.5 miles in. We're at 1.4 right now. I'm gonna probably walk for a second just to kind of pace myself. I'm not breathing hard. My heart rate is at 160, so that's not good. I don't have good service, so it'll probably be on and on. But stick with me. It's definitely something I need to practice. Is just walking the hills, because it's very taxing if you don't. It's very taxing if you don't. You can run a couple of them. Not get tired to go until you can go. So slow it down, shuffle the flats, walk all the hills, and really just keep your effort level at a minimum. I say that, and my heart rate is not bad. It's 126. Definitely good. I love that view. feel so alive. We are doing that. Probably gonna walk again, slow it down. Because I'm going at a 9:38. Monster of the hill. Now this hill is it just takes you to the bottom of an even bigger hill. So this section I usually walk, or I'll run the first one, walk the second, or walk the first one, run the second. But most days I'll walk both of them. So we are 2.9 miles in, and we're about 30 minutes in. So we're at the right pace for a backyard ultra. I'm 3 miles in and I'm halfway through the hour. That's pretty good. So try to maintain that pace for the rest of the run. Hopefully we'll finish right around 50 minutes. Look at this monster. It just never ends. I'll show you the next hill here. So once you get to the top of this one, we're going to cross the road. And here's the second one. The only good thing I can say about this hill is the majority of it is shaded. So that makes a world of difference. As you can see now, we're in the shade, but it's a legit hill. It's not like running through mountains, but still pretty good. Good training. Tell you what though, when I did my 50-mile ultra, some of those climbs, lordy, almost took my soul. Talking about stepping up on rocks that were 2 feet off the trail, so you gotta pick your legs up. You do that for hours on end, it'll tire you out pretty quickly. So this hill ain't near as bad as that was. Officially 5K in. We have 9 minutes 50 seconds left on the 42-minute workout. Not really good at math, but that's like 32 minutes, I think. I don't know, 33 minute 5K. New PR. No, I'm just kidding. I think my 5K PR is like 21 minutes 40 seconds. I'm not a fast runner, but that's a respectable time. Everything's so lush and green. All right, we made it past the hill. Just gonna pick up the pace a little bit. What's up, Mr. Rats? I appreciate that. I appreciate you tuning in. So shout out to Mr. Rats. We are coming up on 4 miles, 3.8. We have 3 minutes left in the 42-minute workout. So probably went a little faster even with the walking that we did, but still a little faster. Just goes to show how slow you should run these backyard ultras. Almost so slow that you think you won't finish in time, but you will. Because we're about to finish the first loop in right at 42 minutes, which would give me 18 minutes of downtime, which is a little more than I want, because you do run the risk of getting cold. Sit down for 15 minutes. It'd be hard to get back up and start the next lap. So I really don't want to have all that excess time before every lap. So, oh well. We'll have to keep practicing at a slower pace. But you would think it'd be easy. I can and run until I can't get out of the chair, and then do one more. So we've made it out 4.08. It's my lovely wife. She is my wife. So there you have it. Maybe hard to see. We're 4.1 miles. We have 16 seconds left on the 42-minute workout. So we, in theory, I would have 18 minutes of downtime before my next lap. So went a little too fast. That's it for this morning's workout. I'm also going to do, oh, my nose is running. Sorry guys. Try not to show you guys that. But I'm gonna do another lap this evening. That way I get a feel for running at different parts of the day, running in the morning, midday, and then evening. You can get 12 miles in on your runs without feeling the weight of a 12 mile day. So we're gonna split it up into 2 runs, maybe 3. We'll see. That's it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. I do apologize for the disconnection on my phone. Felt like you guys missed half the run, but oh well. That's it for today. We'll see you guys later. And as always, let's go.